And just listening to these telepathic sounds, getting hit with these microwaves, these EMF microwaves. So there was a time last summer when before I went public, and before I was really recording them all the time, and I was trying to kind of, but I didn't really know how that good. And as far as like video with EMF people, and I was thinking that they were going to give me the neural monitoring because I know these people, I know these gang stalkers. So, I didn't know at the time they were gang stalkers. I was still learning. They were still magic. So I was still trying to figure out what was going on with everything. I thought they would give me the neural monitoring, but they were broadcasting the EMF hologram people, that they control and live virtually through, where they could see back from it. They were broadcasting this to me all the time. So I found out a few things. One thing is that they cast shadows. They're a reflective form of light. This broadcast, I mean, it looks like a real person. If you see it at a distance in the right lighting, you can't hardly even tell. I can't anyway. Some people can't even see them, but I can see them really well. So to me, it was like a real person. A lot of times they had me terrorized. It was people coming around with guns and stuff trying to kill me, but they were broadcast. But I learned that well, one of the things they do is they broadcast these EMF holograms, and they have virtual sex with these holograms. They're getting back artificial EEG on this EMF headset, and they're seeing the view from their neural monitoring. And it's possible that they could even see the view, with their eyes closed or something. I don't think so, but it's possible. So they're getting back this artificial EEG, and they have virtual sex with these broadcasted holograms. But they'll broadcast these holograms to where a target person is, and they had a view back from it. They have like black, silvery, reflective looking eyes. But otherwise, it just looks like the real person that's broadcasting it. They can broadcast almost anything they want, EMF. I've seen them riding segways and flying, doing all kinds of shit. So they like to broadcast themselves to a target person to have them in the background of their EMF porn movie. They'll do it in your bed while you're sleeping next to you. Okay, then after, I know it sounds really bizarre, but it's what they do. This is what gang stalkers really do. I don't care if I sound crazy, because eventually it's going to come out, and I'm the first one telling everybody the real truth about what gang stalkers do with EMF broadcasting and neural monitoring. They have you on remote neural monitoring. They'll broadcast to your bed, have a virtual orgy, and then they all jump into you with these broadcasts. It's painful. It feels like it's just a sharp pain. It feels like you're being electrocuted or something. It's meant to cause some kind of long-term cancer health problems or something like that. But I learned that you can hit these broadcasts with a green laser. That's maybe any laser, but I gotta have a green one. So I hit them with a green laser, and it grabs a hold of the broadcast. So I was dragging a Black James across my yard, and I noticed that from my porch light, it wasn't going through. It was casting a shadow. So I had a Black James on my laser, and it was casting a shadow. I hit Robert Lackey one time, and he started to fade and glitch out and shake, and then it just dissipated, and it kills the broadcast. It grabs a hold of the broadcast where they can't move. You could throw them up in a tree if you want to. And to them, living virtually through it with this headset on it, I think it feels to them like they're being thrown across the sky into a tree. So I know it's very bizarre, but that's what they do, and that's what you can do. You can hit these broadcasts with a laser, and it grabs onto them, and then after about 30 or 40 seconds, it'll glitch out and kill the broadcast. And that's a way that you could kill the broadcast. So after I did that, they changed my voice to Yoda on telepathic. So when I would talk telepathic to these gang stalkers that have my neural monitoring remotely, that my voice would come out as Yoda, and I didn't realize at the time that that was why, but later they told me later that they had changed my voice to Yoda because everybody requested, all the gang stalkers that watched my neural monitoring requested that they change my voice to Yoda because I was killing EMF broadcasted people with a green laser. So they changed my voice to Yoda for a while. For like a month, I was Yoda. It was getting kind of annoying, actually. Um, but I was thinking that if that's possible to do that, I know it's possible because that's what I did. I lived it, and I promised, swear to God on Jesus, that it's true. Even though it sounds like the most exotic fairy tale you've ever heard of, I swear to God it's true. But I was thinking, if that works, then they have these, what do they call them, like star shower or something like that. It's like a laser cannon thing, and it shoots a spread beam laser on your house at like Christmas time or something. So you got like 100 laser beams shooting onto your house, right? So I was thinking that it's probably possible that you could set one or two of these up in your bedroom at night while you sleep to beam out to the spectrum, spread spectrums over you, to have a couple hundred laser beams all over you while you're sleeping. That would almost work to shield you from these EMF broadcasts and these EMF waves. It might even block the neural monitoring, but I don't think so. But it's possible, and I haven't tried this, and I'm thinking of trying it. I got to find a couple of those little star cannon things. It's not really Christmas time, so I might be able to find a couple somewhere. But it's a really cheap way that everybody could try, or somebody could try, and see if it works at least. I'm gonna try to look into it because theoretically, if a green laser grab a hold of these broadcasts, for whatever reason, it sticks. The EMF broadcast sticks to that green laser. So you could just drag it around. I had a Kimberly broadcasting in my room one time, a miniature. They can broadcast different sizes. And I had a miniature Kimberly in my room one time. And I hit her with the green laser and like threw her. I think she was about to jump on me. I'm not sure, but she was in my room. And I hit her with the green laser and threw her over to the curtains. These EMF broadcasts is very bizarre when you got a bunch of holograms running around you. Even after I knew that they were not real people, I wasn't really terrified anymore, but they would still come and like jump on me. I had a Black James jump on me one time, and it was just soaking in. I was trying to get him off with the green laser, but he was too far in. It was like he was trying to eat my heart or something. It was, it was messed up. It was an assault attempt to mess me up. And that's what it was. But these broadcasts are really bizarre. That's one of the most advanced things you're going to see that these gang stalkers are doing. They cast shadows. One of the ways they can cause terror, trespassing your house with the broadcasted person that they're seeing back from, so they can just walk right through your house and look around. Not they can see through your eyes on neural monitoring, but they can just see back on their neural monitoring these broadcasted, the view of these broadcasted people. So these EMF waves are very advanced. They could do all kinds of stuff with them, but I think that might be a possibility because I don't think Faraday cages work. Okay, I've seen a lot of things about Faraday cages. Everybody's talking about it. I've seen people try to use them, and they just don't seem to work. So I know for a fact that these EMF broadcasts stick to lasers. So a lot of the things that they broadcast EMF might be blockable by some of these laser cannons that spread the spectrum out. If you put it, all around you while you're sleeping or in your bedroom or whatever, it might be able to protect you some from these EMF broadcasts that they're assaulting people with.